Here's my 9-question practice test on financing. Remember, my goal is always to help you pass your exams. These are all typical exam questions. I'll have answers and test tips for you at the end. Please pause the video if you need more time to answer one of the questions. And as always, I encourage you to take notes. Here's your first question. And question number 2. Question number 3. Question 4 coming. And here comes number 5. Number 6. And number 7. Number 8 is near. And our last question. Okay, time to review the answers. I'll have some test tips and hints for you as we review. Again, I encourage you to take some notes. Answer to 1 is C, the borrower. The buyer holds legal title after closing. The lender, who is the mortgagee, puts a lien on the property. That's why it's called a lien theory state. Answer to 2 is D, the trustee holds legal title until the loan is repaid. So keep things straight between lien theory and title theory. In title theory, that's a deed of trust state. The trustee holds legal title until the loan is paid. Answer to 3 is all of the above statements are true about a promissory note. It is an IOU. It is evidence of the debt. But the promissory note does not create a lien on the property. What does create the lien? The mortgage creates the lien, not the promissory note. Answer to 4 is D. All of the things above are true of a mortgage. The borrower does give it to the lender. That makes the borrower the mortgagor because they give the mortgage to the lender. The mortgage creates the lien, and the mortgage is security for the debt. Here's a great note for you to make. The mortgage is security for the debt. The promissory note is evidence of the debt. Answer to 5 is B, the power of sale clause. Please review all your clauses. Go over all these clauses with your material before your exam. Power of sale clause gives the lender the power to sell the property without going to court if the borrower is in default. Due on sale clause, acceleration clause, defeasance clause, you need to know those. I'd review those before your exam. The answer to number 6 is letter C, the primary mortgage market. The secondary mortgage market is where lenders go to sell the mortgage loans that they've made. Number 7, letter D, an interest-only loan is one that has the lowest monthly payment because it's interest only, and the highest balloon because no principal has been paid. This is how this question will show up on the exam. They'll ask you about the relationship between the size of the monthly payment and the size of the balloon at the other end. In contrast, the opposite is a fully amortized loan. A fully amortized loan would have the largest monthly payment, but no balloon at the end because it's fully amortized. At the end, all of the principal has been paid off. Answer to number 8 is letter C. VA buyers do not pay mortgage insurance. They pay a funding fee. Good time to make a couple of notes here. VA loans do not involve any mortgage insurance because the VA guarantees the loan. And so the borrower pays a funding fee. So the correct answer is letter C. Letter A, mortgage insurance premium. That's a premium for an FHA loan, mortgage insurance premium. An insured conventional loan would carry a mortgage insurance premium called PMI, private mortgage insurance, because it's not government. And it never would depend on the LTV for a VA loan. And the answer to your last question is D. All of the statements are true regarding seller financing using a contract for deed, otherwise known as a land contract or an installment contract. So just quick, let's go over these. The seller keeps legal title. The buyer gets legal title after the contract is paid off. So at the closing, what does the buyer have? The buyer has equitable title. And I want you to think of equitable title as contractual title. Make it easier to wrap your head around that one. Contractual title. If I buy your house on a contract for deed, I have a contract that says if I pay it in full, you must give me legal title. But I don't have legal title till the contract is over. Well, I hope you did well on that one and you learned some things along the way and found the information helpful. I do have several videos in the playlist on my channel about financing and going over lien theory, title theory, seller financing. All of those are detailed in short videos as well as my full lesson video on financing. So check it out. If you like this video, please click the icon below. Feel free to share, subscribe, or comment. And remember, my goal has always been to help you pass your exams.